Mumian kanokre enche Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia. One in the NPP phone B. Almost supporting to say Dr. Bawumia doesn't own the BMPP. The MPP is bigger than Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia. And Dr. Bawumia, so feel say or influence and also or presence as the flag bearer. Ebeha the MPP. Not so the MPP just step aside.
The whole Boko zone, the 6 constituencies put together, we lost just 30,000 votes in 2024. So you can't look, it is not the Boko election that made us lose 2024. And we need to be very clear about that, that the data shows that the Boko factor was not a factor in the outcome of the 2024 elections, and we should stop moving in that direction. Another piece of propaganda people have been pushing, and it's very important, is a religious propaganda that because I was a Muslim, and that's why we didn't win. That is also not supported by the data. I'm a data person, so I always go and look at the data.
That is Dr. Bawumia, or your analysis with the Boko issue. And with the Yanka the Bawumia air tribal.
Kusasi for any man pieces for Omu problem. President Akufo Addo, Owini NPP vote Kusasi. Owini NPP vote Owusu. President Akufo Owini NPP vote Kusasi. And Owini NPP vote Owusu. And this answer is quality conform you. I am a Fabaku and Yapa. And in 2024, apart from a point, a free OT, Ediko upper east, upper west, and northern, upper western region. The Lucy is a woman. It's a and if you are a victim of circumstances, it's not your fault. I may know anything, but we cannot wait. This situation, we now have vampires or any victim solve in 2028. But the suspicion will not go away, and NPP will not be held ransom and stay in the opposition because of this matter.
Bryan Acheampong, I know Kasana Busafwe. Ye Musa say, Asama na Bryan Acheampong or Kano, Eye no kre, anasa no kre. This is what the science and data no can't NPP. So dear Dr. Bryan Acheampong Ebeka no, and yet tribal politics no play. Name or educated MPP party for say in choosing a presidential candidate for the new patriotic party, a candidate who has tribal conflict. So sa niyama we and Dr. Bryan Acheampong no watch a party for. Then after Dr. Bawumia come. Or that intolerant, or must start a label as a sin of Bryan Acheampong. Or be kind of cry at your party, a sin. Nay, sir, Kusha, for them and put for Sensema, and Dr. Bawumia Kwaku microphone, no church him as a science and data. So I'm on Twabama MP before. And then when the data is against Dr. Bawumia, you are doing tribal politics. But if it is favoring Dr. Bawumia that he's doing an explanation, or he's giving facts, or better and further particulars. Now, I'm sorry, I must say, Kennedy Agyapong, Asante Bediatuo, and Dr. Bryan Acheampong, a Betifi Elon Musk, and a Bawumia, and so a Wale scammer. What best scammer party for say, all Kwaku votes from the far northern region about it was scammer party for. Now, and Koma made a ban in Yanesen. Dr. Bryan Acheampong wakwa waka no krebi na no krasem na waka no wadane MPP for mu bi atamfo nyom to ni bi ne ball no nyom say Dr. Bryan Acheampong no kra waka no wadane MPP for bi atamfo na eye hwan mo ana o mababa dan Dr. Bryan Acheampong atamfo ba ene me the analysis bi e ba be gu form ye wi a obahu say Dr. Bryan Acheampong no kra no kan ye na nya sabi tribal conflict bi ana oye but the new patriotic party. Let us be honest to ourselves. Pain was in the pain. Yes, say cannot creature down for and said down for grow. Why is it that so can't man pushing kusa for sema? Yes, oh yeah, tribal politics. But Dr. Bawumia on the thank you tour was seen speaking to data. Actually said one involvement and count a man MPP could do they do here in the Kusa Traditional Council and that's the area. But any other person can sema yes, so yeah, tribal politics. Mumian kanokre enche Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia. one in the NPP phone B almost support on say Dr. Bawumia doesn't own the BNPP. The NPP is bigger than Dr. Mahamadu Bawumia. And Dr. Bawumia, so feel say o influence and also o presence as the flag bearer no ebeha the NPP na so do NPP just step aside. Make I say o mampeni Akufo breso. There was either some mampeni Akufo Annan. There was a minister yeboni din. Na oye involved and answer na say no related to one of the gate make dabon issue no or accuse no Emma asumdwe ebai. Say Dr. Bawumia edo NPP a baabi edu no e wo so wote ase say me say me so NPP in franka ni mu a already no enipa 1.2 million votes party ni mpe abusuafo Dr. Bryan Acheampong aka asemi na before the Dr. Bryan Acheampong asem no yonkwe Bawumia this short video emra
the whole Bawumia zone, the 6 constituencies put together, we lost just 30,000 votes in 2024. So you can't look, it is not the Bawumia election that made us lose 2024. And we need to be very clear about that, that the data shows that the Bawumia factor was not a factor in the outcome of the 2024 elections, and we should stop moving in that direction. Another piece of propaganda people have been pushing, and it's very important, is a religious propaganda that because I was a Muslim, and that's why we didn't win. That is also not supported by the data. I'm a data person, so I always go and look at the data. And if in fact that was the case, you would see that NPP presidential and parliamentary candidates, if in fact people were voting according to religion, in most of the constituencies, the Christian parliamentary candidates should have been doing better than me, isn't it? But that was not really the case. In most of our strongholds, I was doing better in many constituencies than our parliamentary candidate.
Abushafo, that is Dr. Bawumia or your analysis with the Boakye issue. I know the yanka the Bawumia air tribal. Someone who MP before be. Yanka the Bawumia air tribal. Or you're right. Na ye is the move of which I may make on. Sabi, ya won't say any near teacher will be a. Ye bet Marco canny pavofro. But Obi the can ya pay na musi yes for here. Obi obe can chow se Ghana for. As the system for your bois. Obi obeka se Ghana any same for any year beyond or bois. I'm a man fato. Me more about question. From 2000, embassy 2025 year at any point in time, a ceremony at a Jubilee House, either as president or vice president. What's my boy? And fato in 2000 and on Mampeni Akufo 2001 obey president. Oba on Aliu Mahama and the between 8 years. And to Mampeni Akufo as an account, Aliu Mahama is vice president. Omufuri ope and a J. Mills and the John Dramani Mahama ebaye. J. Mills or as president, John Dramani Mahama or as vice president. Wanu kwane di ere kwa omuchemu Mahama ebetena ho as president. Mahama ekona na danko Akufo Addo and the Bawumia baye na Bawumia ho as vice president, Nanado as president. Nanado kono and the Mahama sanso to as president. And to be to as yesisi before at any point in time, a ceremony ewo Jubilee House either as vice president or president. And the same before, yeah, how say Ghana ni. But mon kind of crunch me say after Buzia, one if you bono region as the president. After Akufo, one if you Asante as the president. After Kwame Nkrumah, one if you Western region the president. After J. Mills, one as the president from the central region. After Ron, one if you vote our region. Sure, you come from the first republic, ever see the fourth republic. Presidency, akwa esoro maku miensa. Dr. Hilary Mam edi ko soro ho. Mahama first term or the call, Mama second term or Sandy Ako. Antini ase ye betimi aka akanfo asem ba ye same form kan asem na musisi same for it is never true. NPP aboa Bawumia chance Bawumia aboa NPP. Let's be honest. So yeah, ni man ni nim ano ana Bawumia influence ana nanado resource anya 2016 no na ye Bawumia modern mo. Se na ye Bawumia modern ba 2024 na expose Bawumia big time. Because from all the 16 regions votes on nanado nya ye nyina no na Bawumia agunu nyina. What the votes will be ako Israha odi bia akoto chacha odi bia akogoro medamase. So how do you tell me say na nanado struggle the gains of making any people attributed it to Bawumia lectures or yeah. And one will call and one smoother level. Now, Dr. Bryan Acheampong, I can't see me. Me pese a video number. Eya ho brasie. Tiasia said the NPP cannot afford to lose election 2028. If we cannot afford to lose it, we have to also present a winnable candidate. And you what you say, and this for best candidate, and you keep Bawumia here. Banche dada yemfa nkodwa so ena wo na ya market watch say day say consumers nso omompa upa ye be market say day emfa mama mfa to malt for introduce omo brand me fa no quench malt ma hu advert ya malt for a boy o man bo bia ma quench malt but Ghana forecast ye mpa ne ya po ma draw from the market. Until oh, and a Bawumia and ya marketing na che. Muni nipa ya marketing na che no. Obi a ya marketing na che ho asem ne kan. Enka Raila Odinga of Kenya. Anko president 2007 or the then candidate ediko tare ni e wi a che ntoka simia dada and the prime minister mano. Enu achi Raila Odinga a contest wa the president da. Anti MPP yam present a winnable candidate. And yes, Bawumia and the Edika Tono. Ye can nipa ya ton na Kenya for my ton Raila Odinga. Any candidate be our Kenya. But why enough of rubber form or why enough of rubber form? And Tiantias yourself with Bawumiano, the MPP cannot see power. As simple as ABCD. Mwanamo yaso, and a Bawumia and ya ton achen. Ya ton Bawumia nanado from 2009. Ya turn 208. Ya beton 2012. Ya turn 2016. I turn 2020. I beton 2024. Anye yi. He abusuafo. Me say aben anso ananso. Enye obi na be wi ansa fufu ano. Enti wo abe wa adwen say ena Bawumia ena ona ya turn no he ya turn Bawumia e na bata na na do wa turn from 208. Ebesi ne 2020 ona na adresa akoy 2024 de onu amu enti ade no Ghana for no say omumpa omumpe hwe there's difference between marketing a product from the consumer accepting the product. If the consumer is taking an entrenched position say product we yempa irrespective of how long, how intensify you market the person, the consumer will not consume it. And to Obian wa ya turn Kenya, eche Raila Odinga. Raila Odinga, Obian ya turn channel Raila Odinga, o Kenya ho. But Kenya for so mumpe no, ne political party no, aton na project almost so mumpe. And the Kenya version in Ghana e Bawumia. Raila Odinga version in Ghana e Dr. Bawumia. Hey, ye di agora ye beton mo na Kenya for omoton Raila Odinga from 207 mesine Kenya for hu ni momonton no ni aton Bawumia from 208 ebesine mo se die na yakwa Bryan Acheampong video no mra
kusasi for any man pieces for omo problem President Akufo Addo winning NPP vote kusasi winning NPP vote proceed President Akufo Addo NPP vote Owusu and winning NPP vote Mahamadu. But this sense of quality and conform you. I am a farmer and Agyapong. And in 2024, about 1 a quarter, a free OT, Ediko upper east, upper west, and northern, upper western region. The Lucy is a woman. It's a new parent. And you are a victim of circumstances. It's not your fault. I may know anything. But we cannot wait. This situation, we and I have vampires or any in 2028. But the suspicion will not go away. And NPP will not be held ransom and stay in opposition because of this matter. And that is a fact. We are in this business to win power. And here emotional and here personalities. I'll give you examples. We are here to win power. And the NDC always shows us the way. There's no emotions. If you can say you're confident here, and you have got money, you're confident here. Sometimes we get carried away with emotions when we have to do the politics. Me, I would have contested power. I would have contested power. So by election, by election. You can't say that the papa. And you can't point out fast one. The coin. But by election, you wouldn't hear it. And we are a political party. Until say, you have got Kamalinu Krano, they are contesting how I 2028, that is what we want to do. Akunyano abeto holiday and family 187 183 award parliament. So when now we to grow a woman on the 2028.
Bryan Acheampong ana no okasa na busuafo ye musa se asama na Bryan Acheampong oka no eye nokre ana asenye nokre na mo sori am se Kennedy Agyapong eye Asante Bediatuo ana Dr. Bryan Acheampong eye abetifi Elon Musk ana Bawumia enso ye walwale scammer wo be scam party for say all kwaji votes from the 5 northern region about no away into a scam party for. This is not an insult. Anansa minka se obe deceive. Okay, mo press scammer na Bawumia eye walwale deceiver ana Kennedy Agyapong eye Asante Bediatuo ana Dr. Bryan Acheampong eye abetifi Elon Musk. Sa mo press scammer na me pamachaw. Sammy Kennedy Agyapong eye talkative from Asana. Or a talkative from Asante Bediatuo. And a Bryan Acheampong so a talkative from abetifi Bediatuo there. Dr. Bryan Acheampong also the silent walwale deceiver. The silence walwale deceiver. But the wiase no odwan wan ne bo ahina. Odwan opre wo mo ahina. Wan onamo wan no akoka ahina na bo ho. Me busa se Adentira Dr. Bawumia ebekima discuss the man pussy any kusad for trend. Na Dr. Bryan Acheampong koka mo se a tribal. Kennedy Agyapong ka mo se a tribal. Any other person can a tribal. Mo ka the thank you to. Dr. Bawumia kire say bokun sensem no wono no ne hunnim. Na wo ko Asante Achim konongo. Kusasefo ekra be pa na he said on a thank you to. Dear Dr. Bawumia akano no. Dr. Bryan Acheampong aba be cheche nsemu. Ma hu se Bawumia nkofo no akwa chiro the first sin of Dr. Bryan Acheampong. Muna munim sins chro. Some chro the 10 sins of Kennedy Agyapong. And I started the first sin of Dr. Bryan Acheampong. Na busuafo me pese di machi. Na enne. Ye nim komone was dear Dr. Bryan Acheampong no. E no kwasem ano kan ye. Anase enye nokre. Na enne no me mama kasa enwa. Ya the science and data and eba be di nkomo. Ni ahwe sere eniema de esi ekoye. Hwe. Me pesa me de Dr. Bawumia in 2024. Yamfa ne toto nanado votes elho. Ni ahwe say, is it true say the boku kusasefo any man put for conflict no? Enya so oh ahwana. Now, they also tell us with this analysis, no, Dr. Bawumia or your man Pusini and you're making something that he has no control over it and you're making. And a man pussy for the Kusat for any and talk I was so. And a Kusat for the claim say before Dr. Bawumia Baba vice president, no, na could dear man pussy for an editor town. A different from Dr. Bawumia ebe a vice president. Omo fi say a 20 bi na akodi ani bi o ha. Se uni obi and now very influential person. You can't get this weapon into the country. E man ko do so. And to omo allege say Dr. Bawumia through ni to me as the vice president and the chairman of police council no. And a man ni kromfo aye na say ni tribe na e man pussy for no. Enya those guns. These are the belief, the claims, the allege. Kusat for a claim. And omo chese ekwanya ye false AC the counter chief. Adne ba boko no. Omo fi say enye Dr. Bawumia influencer and kasa hene no want me maboko because tama omo see the suppose and I said the boko naba azoka abogdaga whatever. The third or the second, no, Asante to be corrected. No. What they've never been a counter chief. And to almost say Bawumia influence and a man sad about Abuja for analysis with me, yeah, based on NPP election. Main casa may yeah at their favor Kusad for and now may yeah at their favor Mampusi for Montok and mini interest room. Yeah, person mamu. But I'm doing this analysis because of the NPP internal contest. Meme can't any Kennedy Agyapong. Into my Dr. Bawumia weakness and I may punch it. And to kusa the funny believe we say if so Dr. Bawumia a vice president, na se omo believe we say some of the sophisticated guns here abobe wura hono a true Dr. Bawumia influence there. Then they also have to take an interim position. And omo yes say the Kusa traditional area I have about 6 constituencies there. They don't have anything to do with the NPP. The first time you who say NPP constituency chairman campaigning for NPP parliamentary candidate we kusasini, but they do the presidential candidate now. Why Mampusinia they were campaigning against that person. And we also saw some of the kusas for them. Omo ko go so aba Asante Mantemo. Omo ko baby kusas for akwa telling themselves they should vote against Dr. Bawumia. Now enom ne to abanu ye hu say sa sensem na omo kan na fi say agro. But on the lesson day, science and data and by even got a point that Dr. Bawumia recording 0 now. A chese kusa ti for the man pussy for talk and what influence and Dr. Bryan Agyapong can was him. Now a man for be that to Dr. Bryan Agyapong na some no kind. But me per se yema science and data and your abuja for no and a dan channel na say na city Boko Central. Oko Boko Central, okay. Nanado dan Akufo Addo in 2020. Enya 20,409 votes. Mahama enya 27,130 votes. Sa Boko Central Kronano. Ubamwa Bawumia in 2024 enya 13,384 votes. Mahama move from Mahama so drop in from the 27,000 about 26,993. Yankwa Zebila in 2020, Nanado dan Akufo Addo enya 13,256. Mahama enya 33,6 679 votes. 2020 corner, Bawumia a drop from the 15,000 of Nana Addo Nyae about 4,121. Mahama move from the 31,000 echo 41,749. Yankwa Garu constituency 2020 Nana Dankwa Akufo Addo enya 8,683. Mahama enya 17,119 votes. 2024 Dr. Bawumia Akufo Addo de na onya 8,000 about 3,726. Mahama enya 20,610. Mahama move from 17,000 equal 20,000. That is the Garu constituency. Yankwa Binduri 2020. Nana Addo enya 10,148 votes. Mahama enya 19,126. 2024 Dr. Bawumia from Nana Addo 10,000 about 2,067. Mahama enya 26,697. Yankwa Pusika constituency. Pusika constituency in 2020 Nana Addo enya 12,606 votes. Mahama enya 20,427. Bawumia in 2024 enya 10,842. Mahama equal 22,528. Yankwa Timpani constituency 2020 Nana Addo enya 14,013 votes. Mahama 20,660. Bawumia Ediba 2024 7,386. Mahama move from 20,000 no Edicor 23,052. And Tebushafwe. So these constituencies na mabobo and the total votes in the upper east now. Nana Addo Ukaboma wonya 35% and Mahama enya 63% in 2020. But Uba Bawumia was dropped from Nana Addo 35% to about 22. And Mahama move from 63% at the core 77. And Tiabushafoy, dear a woman ye. Even in the Kusasi traditional area, no, Omotuaba Edema NDC. But Nana Addo was doing better. Would they compare Bawumia as the flag bearer now? And a dear woman said, Nana Addo the worst performance in 2020 no. Far better than Bawumia best performance in 2024. Abushanfo after the yanko ni say. She Adia also otiasia say Dr. Bawumia, he will not help the NPP in any way. Shadio Oko Boko Central in 2000. How are Yakubu? I win Edema NPP. 2008. Adamu Dramani Sakande I win Edema NPP. Oko Timpania 2016. Honorable Joseph Kwenka I win Edema NPP. Binduri constituency 2008. Honorable Stephen Yakubu I win my MPP. 2020. Honorable Abanga Abdullah I win my MPP. Zebila 2016. Honorable Adongo Hussein I win my MPP. Sitia MPP I win da. Aye Garu and a Pusiga. From 1992 basine. And Musa said, with the account candidate Kofor and Nana Addo, some of the MPP parliamentary candidate won for the MPP. But Dr. Bawumia and Nodna a Muslim candidate. All the gains that the account candidate made in the 6th Kusak Traditional Council, no, Dr. Bawumia I rode in na. Na adie ehu enyana say, share Koneko Google this information on Google. Ne shade here. Me check adie ewo Google. Eno na jobless Ediato in 2021 population census and American wasem. Was say enipa omote boko a omoye kusasifo eye 729,000 according to Joshua project. Aw yen ho. But what you say se woka kusat for matu omo ewo akwantuo mu se omo achahwi omo hafo omo mato apeti enyina boma omo ye 1.2 million omo ye dey 1.2 million and 1.2 million no emu 61% eya Christopher emu 61% eya Christopher ana won aka no ebi enkramofo ene ada sanso ana fa the mampusifo no so a omo kyeremu se omo a omo reside eho no omo ye around 300,000 but omo matutu awa kwantu omo ka ho na omo so enam 434,000 na enumu no enkramofo no eye 41%. To the data no e kan che ono enti echira NPP say siase kusase for the population eye 1.2 million there. So presented Dr. Bawumia already no what yase say what forfeit 1.2 million votes in 2028. This is what the science and data no e kan che NPP. So dear Dr. Bryan Acheampong ebekan ye no enye tribal politics no play. Name or educate NPP party for say in choosing a presidential candidate for the new patriotic party. No, don't choose a candidate who has tribal conflict. Me say Dr. Bawumia or a fine gentleman. Enya wono ane ko ignite conflict no. Conflict no Dr. Bawumia beto conflict no. Omo conflict started around 1951 or 1935 when it started. Na bia Dr. Bawumia wapakwa ne wo no. Enye Dr. Bawumia and the course started entoka no. Na ya wona beto abusua baaku mu a omo kan toka no. Na ama abusua baaku so ahunu se papa we ewo tumi a say no omo de baye. Na Sharon so say kusat for Oma taking an entrenched position away. There's nothing that you can do. Share kusas need be obohu ba mebeto na ba tia no. Na baabi a ade ne keka kono. NPP NTS party delegates NTS said the next general election ye beto no 2028. Who knows? E bi e bedru ho no. Na kurowura Asante ni atima resolve issue no. Asante intimi resolve issue na ebeya west MDC for be kan che kusase for no say ye na edi asumdwa abremu se moto amam Bawumia oba conflict be san akọ be san manamu so and omo de sa message we kwa ebeto omutrim ti Dr. Bryan Acheampong was only educating the party people say in choosing a candidate no maybe you don't have this historical facts. These are some of the facts ya e wose muhu. Na wa go choose candidate ya abusua bi be ka se ye nto abama no mebusa se eye den ana kusa atfo no to abama adwo na jikunkufo eto aba e ma na adanko Akufo Addo na edu Dr. Bawumia nko asom so mo nto abama no me se Dr. Bawumia enye no make no ye mampusi ni na sesa mu se kusa atfo na eto se omo kwhye Mahamadu Agyarko efie and some of the kusas MPs fee. It is not their fault some year kusas for. But ya wo ba betum. Omo fee say wona ya pia kwa kodu suro no. Enti sienya isu a brabeka bi maye o pad na wa ban mu. Saas na mampuzi for no so na omo fee say Bawumia na wa ban mu o party brana beka bi maye. And let me be honest with you guys. So ya mampuzi ni a bia nyame atu nsam. Na so omo fra say brabebo no to ankwa abo mu a one share family house ono they will not have it easy. So now we kusas ni so na se nyame atunsa na se the southern part of Ghana near frau say brabe boy na wa ma boy ya family house ono you will not get it easy. So at times they are forced to support them. They are forced to support them. Nti ama kusas for no I take an entrenched position say anytime omehu Bawumia they will vote against him. So the NPP no so your mistake presented Dr. Bawumia already 1.2 million Ghanaians, you don't need their votes. So sa niyama we ana Dr. Kwabena Agyapong no Acheampong mu de ache party for. Na namta Dr. Bawumia come, we that intolerant. Oma start a label as a sin of Kwabena Agyapong. Obi kan okra ache party no a sin. Na yesa kusa for ne man put for sensema ana Dr. Bawumia kwaje microphone na Acheampong as a science and data. So omo nto abama NPP for no. And then when the data is against Dr. Bawumia, you are doing tribal politics. But if it is favoring Dr. Bawumia that he's doing an explanation or he's giving facts or better and further particulars, so Abusia for Baby Adene Kono, the people want to win less in 2028. So these are Enyama. I will say Tiashe.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.